We are going to make a soup au pistou, a pesto soup, and it's about building flavors. So we are going to start with some white beans, and when you have dry beans like that, it's very hard for them to cook. So you cannot use them directly in your broth and make them boiling and cooking. You have to soak them overnight. So you take the beans, and then you cover them with water, and you can keep them either way in the fridge or outside. And what's going to happen is that they are going to drink the water and become much bigger and softer, like this bean here. And if you compare this one with that one, as you can see, it's a very big difference. In here, in this pan, I have some chicken stock mixed with water, and I'm going to add the soaked beans, and we are going to cook them for about 20 minutes. I'm adding some Soriano ham from the farm of our friends in Virginia, and that will give some smokiness and richness and meatiness to the broth and to the beans, because they are going to soak all the flavors. I have some bay leaves and some fresh thyme, some parsley, some black peppercorn, and I'm going to make a bouquet garni like that, and that will flavor also the water, and the beans will take that flavor as well. And the sachet goes into the broth with the beans. So while the beans are cooking, I'm going to talk about the mise en place, which is that kind of organization where I have all the ingredients I'm going to need to make my recipe. So I have the oil, I have the salt, the pepper, and here in this specific recipe we have the brunoise of vegetables, which are little dice. So the beans are now boiling, and I always take the good habit of removing the foam on top. This is coagulation of protein, and it never tastes really good. Very often it actually has bitterness. I'm going to taste the broth. And frankly, right now it just tastes like starchy chicken stock with a tiny bit of smokiness because of the ham in it, but it has no complexity. It's very, very bland. And even the bouquet garni didn't bring the herb flavor in it yet. It needs to infuse and cook for at least 20 to 25 minutes. 25 minutes later, we are going to check, and we keep the broth at simmering. We don't want to boil it because boiling will break the beans. And they are very tender, but not completely cooked yet. I'm going to add now some more complexity into that soup. We're adding some onions, and that will bring a strong flavor and sweetness as well. Then I'm going to add the carrots, and the carrots will bring sweetness and a bit more complexity. Then I'm adding the string beans, and string beans will bring a little bit of a green flavor, but also some texture to it, like a little bit of crunch. I have some zucchinis. The zucchini will become very, very tender, and you can see, we start to see already some different colors in this soup. And I'm putting some tomato dice, and that will bring a little bit actually of acidity and fruitiness to the soup. And then the idea is to let it cook until all vegetables are ready, including the beans. So we basically are building flavors and complexity in that soup. I'm going to remove the bouquet garni because I think the thyme has brought a lot of flavor, the bay leaf as well, and I don't need so much flavor from it. And we're going to let it cook for about 20 more minutes. And I am not going to cover the soup. I'm going to keep it like that, because if you cover soup with green beans, for instance, or asparagus, or zucchinis, or green vegetables, they will become black, dark, gray. So you never cover some green vegetables cooking. So far we have created a vegetable soup which has a lot of flavor and has some smokiness and also some meatiness from the ham. However, it's just a simple vegetable soup. Now we are going to add the pesto, or pistou, which is made in a food processor. So I need some garlic, which has been already cut in small pieces. Sometimes when you use the cloves, they have the tendency to stick to the side of the food processor. This time, being cut like that, we will avoid anything sticking to it. And I'm going to add some fresh basil leaves. I don't use the stems because the stems do not add any flavor to it. The garlic and the basil are very strong and very refreshing. I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil and some black pepper and a bit of salt. And we are going to make our pesto, which is a basil garlic puree. The idea is to have a very smooth puree. It's very thin, very silky in terms of texture. And I'm going to add the pesto into the bowl. That pesto will be added at the last minute into the soup. If I was not by myself and I had to cook for the entire family, I would put the pistou inside the pot and stir it up. But because I am by myself and I don't want to spoil my pistou, because the pistou is going to be very bright, very intense, but if I put it in a big pot like that and I save it for later, it will lose its brightness, its color, and its also flavor. So what I will do, I will put the pistou into my plate. So I'm pouring the soup with the vegetables first to make sure I have enough vegetables. And you can see the beans, the carrots, the zucchini, we have the string beans. Now I'm going to add a little bit of broth. This is a very summery soup actually. And you can eat it hot or you can eat it cold. And I'm going to add a little bit of the pesto, and it's going to really brighten my soup, bring a lot of flavor, also a nice color on top, and I'm ready to go eat my soup. It smells very strong and it's very refreshing. It reminds me my youth when I was in Provence, and my aunts were doing that actually on Sunday because it was so much dicing and cutting, it was a lot of work, and they will do that only on a weekend. And the entire family will sit outside and we will eat the soup at night, and it was just delicious. It's such a nice flavor, nice combination. Actually, you have, again, that smokiness from the ham, the sweetness and richness from the vegetables, and the punch from the garlic and basil that really brighten the flavors of the soup and make it very powerful, but at the same time, it's a perfect harmony of flavors into the bowl. Santé, cook from life.
This